Hello, people. Wishing you a very good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Hope everybody's doing good. And I want to review today one fragrance that is requested to me like for few times. Like many people ask me in the comment section, inbox, like, brother, please talk about this fragrance that I know that you got. And I was taking my time just to see what I get. I wanted to actually review it in the winter time, but then I'm going to do a retake in the winter time on this one, Davidoff Leather Blend. It's from the blend line, and it's one of the, let's say it's the niche line of Davidoff as far as my understanding goes, and it's a heavy hitter. It's a big fragrance, and it's a special fragrance, no doubt. It's one of my premium ones, and I would like to talk about it this early morning. Okay, I had a long sleep. I was not feeling all that well, but I'm feeling much better. Okay, I have it on the paper for some time. Yep, I think I am ready, and I'm gonna spray it also on another paper just to show you the top notes, because the top notes actually deviates from the center deviates from the top notes, so things they change. So I'm gonna have another paper where I'm gonna spray it. So anyway, let's put the information out there first of all, and then I'm gonna talk about it. All right, first of all, Leather Blend, actually, when was it released? There is I think the release date on, according to Fragrantica, I got my notes, it's 2014, and the perfume for this is Christophe Christophe Renaud. Okay, and then the notes, according to Fragrantica, offer on the top you have saffron and pepper. The meat you get rose and amber, and the base you get papyrus and leather, which is Leather Blend. Okay, now let me talk about the presentation first, then I'll talk about all the other stuff. I think, oh my god, notes, where do I keep them? Yeah, here. Okay, sorry about that, not a bit organized. Okay, it smells really good. Okay, so here is the box. As you can see, the blend line, we have 3 blends. Immediately after that, back to back, they have amber blend and agro blend. So amber blend, I think it's something that I want to look at. I think it has a lot of similarities to this, but I'll talk about it as I go. And all the 3 boxes look kind of same, just the color pattern is different. So this is like Leather Blend. Yeah, must have seen this. Got quite a few reviews on this on YouTube. Many reviewers talked about it. So this is the one who got more popularity. So you can see it's a EDP 100 ml bottom. It has that it's a paper, but it gives you that feel of leathery texture here and the side, which I really like. It almost looks like leather, or rather suede. I'm not quite sure which one, but the center is like gold, which is a beautiful touch. Up there, I think it's a Zeno Davidoff. I don't know what was the logo. It's supposed to be like Davidoff's logo. The back, some information, and it's made in France. Okay, so very nice, sort of a very solid box. It's a very solid premium box, which is the case with bottle as well. It gets better with the bottle. So this is actually the price for this I saw when Mark reviewed it. He's the one who introduced this fragrance in the community, and I must admit, because of him, I was interested in this. I studied on this Fragrantica. I watched reviews after reviews, and I have few fragrances that I got which made me think I'm not gonna get this, but I did in the end. So it has a very premium feel to it. It has a metal plate, just like many Tom Fords. It's very premium. I like that. And House of Davidoff would give you that nice. It has a very beautiful amber, sort of like a nice heavy glass bottle. The side like this. It's not mind-blowing, but it's a very nice solid bottle. Bottom is your sticker and batch code. Yeah, side. So it has a nice cap, as I showed you. It's a golden amberish looking. Here is your sprayer, atomizer, and let me spray it actually. Yeah, unscented paper. Okay, let's see the sprayer. How does it work? 2 sprays. Okay, spray is really good. Got good sprayer on this. Okay, so this thing is solidly built. And the price, when Mark said he introduced, I think he paid like $120-$130 at I think $120 or $140. I'm not quite sure. At the duty free, it was not available widely. Even still now, it's not available, but Bangladesh you can find it a lot. People bringing it. So the opening is very, very strong. Okay, let me talk about the smell now. This fragrance opens up. The nose breakdown says saffron and pepper, which is what you get. You get a very beautiful opening of the saffron and the pepper. It's a very nice, gorgeous opening. Moment you spray this, people around you will notice it. Like, let's say you spray it in the room, or rather you're testing in the public. People will notice. They will just turn ahead and then look at you. Very gorgeous opening. And the thing is, let me tell you, this is very masculine and strong scent. So if you're not fan of leather, you're not gonna like this. And even amber, it has plenty of amber in this, so it's a good amber leather sort of battling for the attention. So it's lovely opening, doesn't have any alcohol blast, nothing whatsoever, and it does smells very sweet opening. The thing is, this fragrance, it's intended for both genders as far as I understand, for both males and females, but when I sniff it, it's leaning towards more towards, you know, like Tuscan leather. And I'll show you a few fragrances that is similar to this, like strong leather scent, sweet leather amber scent. And strong means women, they don't like this strong fragrance. So my opinion would be maybe men would love this. Season to wear it, I think it's the cold weather scent strictly. You can try to impress anyone in the hot weather with this, but trust me, you're just gonna die in the process, because the dried on of this is very animalic, very strong. So winter time, nighttime. Okay, so this fragrance actually gets a comparison to a few fragrances. Okay, I would say people in the Fragrantica, I saw Mercedes Le Parfum, it's they say it's close to this. I have it also. This is much more tea based and bit more sweet, more fruity and sweet and tea than leather. So this is much more wearable leather. I would say it's a very good solid fragrance. I give this very good remarks. Okay, good rating on this. This is a good fragrance. Doesn't have the lasting power like this leather blend, but this is good stuff, but not exactly same. But sense strength wise, I think it is close to, like, not as much, but something like this. La Yuquam, the copy of Tuscan leather of Tom Ford. This stuff, it has more raspberry. It is much more sweet. It's much more sweeter than this. The leather blend is more serious. So just giving you some idea what category. The last fragrance that I really thought actually is, according to me, it's close to this leather blend is this one. Bentley for Men Intense. You saw my review on it. I said this smells like money. It's one of my most beautiful favorite fragrance for winter. I don't reach out for it at this point. The presentation on this is very, very like gorgeous as well, and it has a woody aspect to it, which I think leather blend doesn't offer. So that's the difference. It has a boozy woody note, so that sets it apart from the leather blend. But leather blend, it's that leather note accord and the power beast mode, the beast feel you get from this fragrance. So let me tell you about the Davidoff house. I'm not actually big on that much on Davidoff house. So Davidoff first one I got was this one, Cool Water, which is a like most of a number sold and like most units sold in the world, bestseller. Hey, my bottle is almost finished. You know, I used it. It's a not a mind-blowing scent. It's sort of like a weekend casual. It's a great scent for that, but I have better scent than that for summer now. Then I got this Hot Water, which is, I love this stuff. This is very underrated juice. Okay, this is my second one. Then I bought this one, Cool Water for Women, which I really love. This is performance. This is very sweet, floral, light, fresh for summer. This, yes, so those three. And then the leather blend came with this. My last purchase was this one, Zeno Davidoff. This I'm still studying and I'm gonna review sometimes. This is a solid one, Johnny Depp signature scent. So yes, but when I look at my collection, I have many more fragrances from other brands than Davidoff. So Davidoff, I don't know, this fragrance does change that overview of the Davidoff house. So when I sprayed first, as I was telling you, it does get that the sweet saffron, and then saffron is a bit very expensive sort of a ingredient. People use it in cooking for mostly in the subcontinent area to make biryani and all stuff. So it has a very nice aroma to it. It's a very expensive spice, actually. Spice of I don't know what you call that, spice, I think. Saffron is very expensive, by the way. Okay, then the pepper. So you do get the sweet, fruity, and then the peppery kick to it with the saffron. The meat, I think the amber starts kicking in, which is not mentioned. It says rose first. So the thing is, I don't get much rose from this, to be honest, which is a good news, because I'm get tired of all the rose in this kind of sense. I get amber. It's sweet amber. It's sort of like candied amber. I like that. Okay, so it has that little bit playfulness, but at the same time maintains the maturity and sophistication. And the base, you're gonna get some of this woody aspect, just like, which reminds me of Bentley for Men Intense, but pepperous oud, I think it's not that woody, but it has that masculine base to it. It's a very strong base to it. Okay, and then the leather. So there you go. The base, there's the dry down. Which side? Oh, sorry, it's this side. Okay, the leather from this, it's sort of like a brown leather. It's not a black leather that is Valentino Uomo Intense that you get, or Dior Homme Parfum. Yeah, it reminds me of Dior Homme Parfum sometimes. Dior Homme Parfum and this has some similarity to it. And it also reminds me the dry down of this CH Man Privé, which also has a leather note. So why I'm saying this is a winter scent, basically it's the dry down of it, it's not suitable for hot weather. The leather note itself, oud, leather, incense, coffee, patchouli, those things work out best in the cold weather. It blooms beautifully. This has great performance on it, by the way. I'll give it like 8.5 out of 10. Projection for 2 hours, beautiful. It's like beast mode. After that, it's somewhere in the 7.5. So on average, 8 to 7.5, I'd say 7.5 projection. The smell of it, it's great. It's not unique. Definitely many fragrances that did this, but Davidoff took on this special line, created it, and they did something different. And I'm very interested in amber blend. So that mix of amber, the sweetness, and a lot of leather, by the way, and then the whole upscale feel that this fragrance gives me. It's a very upscale fragrance. So in Bangladesh, I think the prices kind of come down right now. It's about $60-65. You can purchase it. Sometimes like $70, but still good bargain. EDP lasts a long time. The other fragrance I think I saw comparison to people talked about is Black Afghano. I never smelled Black Afghano, so I cannot say it's like a heroin or whatever this note in it, fantasy note. I don't know. I don't get it. To me, it's a beautiful upscale leather. It's like a brown leather car seat, and you do get that beautiful leather smell to it. It's very up class. So words to describe it: mature, cold weather scent. I'd say nighttime, formal wearings, definitely formal wearings. Tuxedo would be great. Very masculine, and I would say sexy. It has sexiness to it. People who love the note of leather, they will definitely love it. And the thing is, this is actually for the cold weather. I think it will be a projection beast. Why I'm not getting the projection out of it? Maybe it's because summer. So overall, leather blend, this fragrance was totally worth it. And even if you have Bentley for many times, if you like this kind of strong, potent fragrances, Dior Parfum, you definitely can look into leather blend. I recommend this, and I rate this very highly. I'll give this 8 out of 10 for overall remark. Just not 10 because it's not versatile as much as Mercedes-Benz Le Parfum. This is much wearable. You can wear this not maybe in the deep, like dense winter, but you can wear it almost like 10 months a year. This one in Bangladesh condition, you can hardly 3 months, but winter time, I don't mind. This is a collection worthy. This is a heavy hitter. If you love leather-based fragrances, this is one of them. This is the best, I think, so far I sniffed from the house of Davidoff. So it's great work, and I'm looking forward to buy and try Amber Blend. So that's my review on leather blend. Excellent scent, just the versatility a little bit low. Otherwise, it would get perfect 10 out of 10. It will get you good compliments, last on you for a very long time on your shirt. Oh, by the way, application. This one, you go like one on your neck, one on your chest, one on your arm, and then tap in the winter time. 3 will make you last 12 hours plus. All right. So there you go. Davidoff leather blend. Have a nice day, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.